Darth Maul, no.
Come on, wait a minute.
I like Ray Park.
Okay.
Hold on, I like Ray Park.
Okay, Darth
I
Maul
like Ray
was
Park.
cool.
But look how easy he died. Welcome back to Under Oath. Star Wars.
We're going to do this?
I don't want to.
I know you don't.
I don't want to.
I've heard
Only a non-geek would ask me to talk about Star Wars. Our producer
Mhm.
gave me the hot topic.
She did.
Hot topic.
Yes.
Only somebody who doesn't know Star Wars or anything geeky
Mhm.
would give me this question.
But you got to tell everybody why we're doing
Top
this.
10
Mhm.
Star Wars movies.
And why? Because it's
May the 4th be with you.
there you go. That's it.
This is the geek day for all of us.
Yes.
Now, I think we should do something different. I think we should celebrate the birth of Stan Lee or the death of Stan Lee.
Okay.
We should make that the geek holiday.
That is the geek holiday.
That would be the super geek holiday because Stan Lee created more memorable characters than Shakespeare.
Well, he had more memorable
George
characters.
Lucas just did Star Wars.
Yes.
You want to create the Stan Lee bibliography?
We should.
Yeah, we should do that.
Hey,
Stan Lee's holiday.
If you're listening, Governor DeSantis, talking to you.
Well, it's owned by Disney, so that ain't happening.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Oh, that's true.
All right.
That is true.
I'm not going to do top 10 Star Wars movies.
You're not going to do that.
But I will do top 10 worst.
Ooh, you're going to make a lot
Or how
of
about
fans
how about we
mad.
start off with the movies that we thought were the best,
Okay.
and then proceed forward to kick George Lucas in his jibs.
Okay.
All right?
His rich jibs, by the way.
His rich jibs.
Yeah.
$5 billion jibs. Okay.
Worst.
Controversial. No, I think the first one is easy for me.
Okay.
Best Star Wars movie. And I'm going to say Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, Empire.
Okay. You have talked a lot about that being the best one.
And I will say why.
Okay,
You
please do.
watched the first. I dare any of you
Mhm.
to watch the first Star Wars movie. And I'm not talking the way they reordered them and everything else like
Okay.
that. I'm talking the first one. 1976. Mark Hamill kissing his sister. Star Wars.
Like the good old days.
Yeah, just the way it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tried to have my daughter watch that movie.
You can't do that.
I tried.
You-
I
bro,
tried. Dada, what's Star Wars? Why Star Wars? And I sat her down
No.
10 minutes in.
Bored.
How much of this is left?
Exactly right.
And she saw Wally. That goes to show you how bad that first one doesn't hold up. And I dare any super geek to go in and try to watch that one. And I'm not talking just so that you can show your friends you know all the lines.
Okay.
I'm talking to try to enjoy it.
Star Wars?
Yes, the original.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be
Really?
the contrarian. I love
When
Star
was
Wars.
the last time you watched it?
Probably last year.
Really, with who?
Me.
Ooh.
Just me.
What'd your wife do to you?
Nothing.
Michelle
Nothing.
didn't do anything to
She-
cause you to go to the room?
Mm.
Baby, I'm watching 2.5 hours of this.
Yeah, she did do something to make me go in the room. She was watching some kind of Kardashian show.
I thought it would be one of the housewife shows.
No, oh, God, no. She loves the Kardashians. She keeps up with them. I don't.
No.
Yeah, so I went in the other room and watched something I do like.
Oh, that's a lot of Photoshop.
It's
hard for me to appreciate that. So, okay.
Not my best.
I'm saying Empire because
It's-
Empire moves.
Absolutely.
It moves.
Yes.
You know, stuff's going on.
Mhm.
You got a lot of happiness. You know, you got Princess Leia and the
Ewoks.
Ewok. Well, no, the Ewoks are in the third. Are they more in the third?
Well, I thought Ewoks came in Empire. Was it just
No.
in Jedi?
I think they're in the.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yes. Gotcha.
I mean, the thing about it was they were chasing, Han Solo.
Yes.
Put into the
Mhm.
stuff. It was good.
Gotcha.
I liked it. There was a lot of movement going on.
hmm
A lot of excitement. Not a lot of backstory. Not all of this. Let's just go at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more action
Now
than
you
anything
think
else.
the first one was better than the second one?
I'm not going to say that, but if we're going
Well, I
doing
think you should.
if we're doing a top 10,
Number one for you.
that's a great question.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna piss off a lot. I said Empire, but
But
my
you-
number 2 is gonna throw people.
Okay, what's your number 2?
Rogue One. Rogue One was a solid story. It moved. It was fun.
Unfair,
Standalone.
unfair advantage.
What do you mean unfair? Because of technology?
Not just technology. They had learned a lot in the year that it was actually released.
They didn't rely on any characters that existed.
They
It
did
was
not.
all basically brand new characters. A pseudo prequel.
Yeah,
And it was fun.
it was fun, but I still think it's unfair advantage.
The Adam Driver. All 3 of those movies were worthless.
You hated all of them.
All of them.
You didn't enjoy one moment.
All of them. No.
Really?
No. The whole Ray story.
You didn't like it?
No.
Why?
Bored me to tears. Because here's the thing about female protagonists.
Oh God, here
Get
we go.
me a badass.
Okay.
She wasn't a badass.
I don't think she was supposed to be a
Watch
badass.
It was like the Blair Witch Girl starring in Star Wars. A lot of sniffling,
Bro!
a lot of, you know, you know who would? Angelina Jolie, a younger Angelina Jolie would have worked for me.
I'm going to disagree. I'm
Because
going to
Tomb
say
Raider
this,
was a lot bigger badass than Rey in Star Wars.
but I'll give you that. But I don't think Rey was supposed to start out as a badass. She was supposed to learn and develop. And I think they
You
did
mean
that.
like Mark
over-
Hamill? Like basically do the whole movie from the start? Like you created 3 movies which copied the first 3 movies?
Yeah, they did.
You lazy SOBs.
They did the Death Star again.
I can't have it.
I know.
I can't have it.
I know.
Can't do it. And
Gotcha.
Adam Driver, listen, I like him in regular movies, but even he hated himself in Star Wars.
Damn.
Rogue One to me was a better story. It was more original. There was a lot more going on.
It was a great story.
Yes.
I give you that.
And I have yet to see a Star Wars movie in a long time that seemed fresh,
Understood.
you know, and that's the problem. After Empire, we slowly went down. The Ewok movie goes below that. Then they bring out 6 straight movies. Wow. That were all painful.
And we were all excited for it. I remember
Yeah.
the fever.
Now, now this is the problem. There were some great scenes in certain movies.
Yes.
Like you got Yoda
yes.
and my boy with the purple lightsaber.
Absolutely.
Yes. Out of that, that's the only thing I enjoyed.
Those 2 things, Red.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of a part.
These damn lasers on a plane.
I'm not yelling. I'm fighting these vampires.
And it was the only original thing. Darth Maul, no.
Come on, wait a minute.
I like Ray Park.
Okay.
Hold on, I like Ray Park.
Okay, Darth
I
Maul
like Ray
was
Park.
cool.
But look how easy he died. Point was this: Darth Maul, cool character.
Cool character.
But it wasn't the whole story. They didn't make him a serious villain. He was seriously talented.
Yes, he was.
So you have this guy. He's got a 2-handed, basically a bow staff lightsaber, and I don't know who this guy is.
You don't learn about him.
I don't learn about him. I don't care about him.
He seems to be just a hired hand in the movie.
The reason why Joker is such a fantastic villain is because we know who he is.
That's right.
He has a character that we could buy in. It's not just how he kills people or why he kills people. It's the lines he says. It's the comments, everything else like that. I think a true villain, I have to hate him and like him at the same time. I like this guy, but I didn't hate him.
You have to be able to understand the villain is what it is. Not like him, but understand him. Where does he come from? Why?
Yeah.
We didn't get that from him.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
One of the last Star Wars. Here's the premise of this one, and I want to read this to you. They have this base that can stop everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's on the planet. It could stop everything. It's the most secure base in the planet.
Yeah.
The problem is they got this garage door out front.
Yeah.
That takes 10 minutes to close.
Yeah.
And they leave it open.
Yeah.
All the time.
Gotcha. You know, you don't have a neighbor to
So
leave
what
their
happens?
garage door open?
They can't get the door closed. And it kills everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone dies. The whole base gets destroyed because somebody goes, hey, how about we close this door?
Oh, damn it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I want to say this.
Yeah.
This is like not locking your doors in downtown Philly.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
Hey, I left the garage door open. I had a screen door that I left open.
But can I give you some honorable mentions of these aren't Star Wars movies per se, but they have done some really cool things.
Okay.
Okay, first off, Rise of the Resistance, the attraction. That is an amazing attraction.
Well, that's a ride.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
awesome.
about. That it's awesome.
But that they copied. That's a copy.
Okay.
You know, what they did was they copied the Mickey ride.
Mm-hmm.
So that the car moves on the same thing. So the Mickey ride is a copy.
Yes.
And
what he's talking about, if you guys don't know, it's a Disney World. If you go there, I'm sorry.
there's
Disney
no
Hollywood-
track.
There's no track. It's trackless. But it's if you are a
Awesome.
Star Wars fan, you have to
Awesome.
experience that ride. It's
Awesome. And
amazing.
Tower of Terror. They put Tower of Terror
They
and
do.
the Mickey ride together.
And they put Star Tours
Yes.
all in one ride.
Loved it.
And it feels immersive. It feels great. Even the cast members working the ride.
If I have a choice
love
to
that.
watch the next Star Wars movie or go on that ride again, I'm going on the ride.
In fact, let's just do that now.
we're out. We still can't get on that damn ride.
You still can't
You
get
need a
it.
pass in like the morning.
You do.
It's impossible. to
George
get on.
Lucas has to walk you onto it because
Yes.
it's that exclusive.
That ride is so good.
Yes.
It's been 2 years backed up where you have to
Yes.
get special tickets.
Yes,
to
you
go
do.
on it.
Yes,
After
you do.
2 years.
Still the same.
2 years.
And for my geeks out there who love anime like I do, I know, Jeff, you're not a big fan. They have anime of Star Wars on Disney Plus, and it's amazing.
The anime that I love is the Bad Bunch.
Yes, Clone Wars, Bad
Clone
Bunch.
Wars.
Those things were
Bad
great.
Bunch.
Those were great.
I love the Bad Bunch. I love.
Gotcha. Visions is what it's called. Star Wars Visions. The
No, I
anime.
think it's called the Bad Bunch. Look at
No,
it.
no. The Visions is the one I'm talking about. The anime.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, I was thinking the cartoon.
It is cartoon.
Well, when you said
Anime.
Well, the Bad Bunch is is
It's
cartoon too.
it's Western, but yeah, we'll say anime. Got
When
it.
you say Western, what do you mean?
It's Western anime.
Where do me a favor, look at the end of it. See where it's all made.
Gotcha.
Ain't nobody in Cleveland doing these
That's
things.
funny. Yeah,
It's
you're
all
right.
made out of Korea,
Yeah, yeah,
Japan,
yeah.
China.
Hmm.
You know, we say it's Western,
Yeah.
but there ain't a single Westerner working on it.
Probably not. There's no Johns. There's no
So,
Cliffs.
I think Star Wars needs an absolute 100% reboot.
Hmm.
Reboot, restory, take away the people who've been writing them, bury them, move them forward, and let's create some great characters. And avoid social norms,
Oh, okay.
avoid being concerned with the type of character, create a great story. All right, I've griped and moaned way too much, and if you've turned off the radio, what can I tell you? I still love you.
Love you. And I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.